Hey my friend, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad to have you here in my channel today as we kick off some exciting DIY project. I am always on the lookout for new ideas and ways to improve my content and share it with you guys. If you enjoy my videos, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell that you will not miss any update. Let's get started on some awesome DIY. Let's see in today's video some incredible magic of glass jars. See how ordinary recycling can transform into jaw-dropping home decor and organization solutions. Today we are diving into the wonderful world of jar recycling. I have this large glass jar that I saved for my kitchen and it's time to give a new look. So let's get started. First thing, I'm going to clean this jar with some alcohol and napkin. It's important to make sure it's nice and clean before we begin the transformation. Look at this stunning lace ribbon. I got it from my tablecloth that I no longer use it. It's going to be a perfect touch for my jar. And I'm going to paint it with some black chalk paint and make sure that this ribbon fits the side of the jar. I am carefully painting the entire piece of this lace ribbon with the black chalk paint. Make sure it's evenly coated. This will create a beautiful contrast against the jar. Now it's time to transfer the jar itself. I'm using this black spray paint to give it a sleek look. After spraying it, I will let it dry completely with the ribbon or the lace ribbon. To help adhere the painted lace ribbon to the jar, I am spreading some Mod Podge all around it. This will ensure it stays in place. Carefully I will wrap the painted lace ribbon around the jar, pressing it gently into the Mod Podge. And to secure it even more, I will use some hot glue, as you see. Now I want to add some beautiful details and texture to this piece. I found these lovely border gem stickers from the Dollar Tree store. I'm placing them on top of the lace using Mod Podge to make sure they stick permanently. The small round sponge brush, I'm dabbing black paint onto these adhesive stickers, giving them a cohesive look with the rest of the jar. I add some of these stickers on the bottom too and dab with the black paint all around. Add some shine and elegance. I'm using this metallic silver paint that I got from Michael's with this sponge brush and I dab all around the stickers, creating a charming effect. And I'm wrapping this silver string on top. Make small bow too. Now let's move on to the lids. I have two different sizes and this round ornament. I choose this one and I cut this piece and I sand it with this fine nail. I glue these three pieces on top each other with E6000 and hot glue and painting with black paint or black chalk paint to make it fit perfectly with the jar. Once again, I am using the border gem stickers to enhance the lids, add a touch of elegance and sophistication. I will apply them with some Mod Podge, ensuring they stick surely. Look at this jar. Et voila! Here is the final piece of this jar. It can be used as a stunning vase or as organizer for various items. It's a perfect blend of creativity. Let me know in your comment below if you like this DIY. And before to go to the second one, remember, with a little imagination and some simple materials, you can make amazing and beautiful DIYs. In today's video, I am part of another collaboration called Craft Your Stash, hosted by the talented crafty lady Kate from the Kate channel. And the co-host of this month, we have an amazing co-host joining us, Tami from the Happiness Created channel. Make sure to check out their incredible channels. You will find the links in the description box below. We also have a special playlist where you will enjoy watching more talented ladies crafting and making incredible projects. We have their channels link in the description box below too. For this second project, I have this simple bottle and I want to turn it into a pretty lantern. I'm gonna add some straws to add a burst of color to our project, but first I'm going to paint around 9 of these straws with some black chalk paint. With a few coats of black chalk paint, I'm giving these straws a sleek look, and we wait for them to dry before moving on to the next step. The straws are dry and ready to go. Starting from the bottom, I'm applying some dab of hot glue, and then each straw some hot glue, attaching them to the bottle. We are creating a lantern-like design, spacing them evenly for a captivating effect. Now let's give our lantern bottle a solid base. I am going to paint this lid with some black spray paint, and our lid is transformed to fit seamlessly with the rest of the lantern bottle. We will let it dry before securing it in place. Using a combination of glue E6000 and hot glue, I am ensuring that the lid stays in place permanently. And let's see what next. I have this gorgeous silver string that will give our bottle a touch of elegance. I will wrap it around the bottle a couple of times, making sure it's evenly to give a nice look. To finish off our design, I will tie a small bow in the center of the silver string. Next, I have this piece of rhinestone sheet that I have cut to fit the top of our lantern. It gives the bottle a stunning crystal-like appearance. And to make it even more attractive, I added some stone crystals around the top and on top of the straws, like this, with my hot glue. Et voila! Look at this project, how it turned out. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comment below. As you see, I added some fairy light inside, some flowers. Now let's jump to the next project. Get ready for another fabulous glass jar recycling project. First, I have to clean them with alcohol and napkin. Then give them a coat of white spray paint. Voila, both of them, but I'm gonna use one for next project. I have these two different sized lids which will serve as covers for our glass jar organizer. To give them decorative touch, I'm adding a wooden bead on top. For strong and permanent bond, I will be using a combination of glue E6000 and hot glue, and paint them with white spray paint. I have been using this beautiful floral napkin for this project. I removed the layers of the napkin to expose its pretty design. Using Mod Podge as the adhesive, I will carefully glue it onto the jar surface. To ensure a smooth application, I'm using this round sponge brush to gently press the napkin onto the jar, removing any air bubbles and creating a nice look. Inspired by the creative ideas from some crafters I have seen, I decided to add some additional shapes and designs to the jar. Using a wet towel to moisten the stripped napkin strips that I cut, I'm making long running papers to create zigzags line on the jar. Using Mod Podge and this round sponge brush. Voila. First what I did, I dabbed this strips napkin on top of this towel, wet towel, and roll it with my fingers, make long lines and make zigzags on top of the jar. After applying some Mod Podge, using this round sponge brush, dab dab dab, dab dab dab. This round sponge brush, I will dab around the jar, ensuring the papers adhere well and adding a touch of texture to this jar. I have decided to take the rolled napkin papers and braid them together With 3 strips, I will create a beautiful braid and secure it with the Mod Podge. This braid will be a lovely addition to our jar. So I added this braid around this napkin. Then I changed my mind for the zigzag lines, so I said that maybe these straight lines will be better for this jar. It's gonna make it easy to stick easily there with Mod Podge. Now let's introduce some color to our jar. I have this stunning blue art paint, which is usually used for exterior projects, but I will give it a try on our project or on our jar. It's such beautiful color, and I will apply it all around the jar, excluding the napkin, of course. Go with this paintbrush all around. Oops, the blue paint appears a bit lighter than I anticipated. No worries, I'll mix it with a touch of black paint to achieve the exact shade I desire. Now it's coming along beautifully, right? To add a touch of elegance and highlight the design, I'm using this metallic paint. I will dab it around the napkin and a little bit around the jar to give elegance look to this jar. Now let's incorporate some decorative border stickers. I will place them at the top and the bottom of the jar, securing them with Mod Podge, and paint them with the blue paint. Moving on to the lids, after painting them with a white spray paint for a clean base, now I'm giving another layer of beautiful blue paint and some pieces of the napkin, adding some Mod Podge to give a match to our design. Let's see now how this jar turned out. I really love this piece. What do you think, guys? Let me know in your comment below. If you like it, don't forget to click the thumbs up button. And now let's jump to the another transformation jar. For this project, I have been using this jar that I painted already with white spray paint and this beautiful napkin after removing the layers and applying this napkin on top of this jar using Mod Podge, this round sponge brush, dabbing with Mod Podge on top of napkin too. I have some air dry clay and this silicone mold. I will press the clay into the mold to create beautiful designs. Using the spatula, I will remove any excess clay and carefully release the finished designs. I will place the clay designs one on top and one on the bottom of the napkin, secure them with Mod Podge. The clay designs added playful dimension to our jar, but we are not done just yet. I want to add another design element, a border shape. I will attach one on the left side and another one on the right side of the napkin using Mod Podge. Any excess of clay can be easily removed with this spatula. With white paint, I will carefully paint the clay designs because this white paint brings out the details and makes the design pop. It's time to add some colors to our jar, so I'm mixing this light pink and the red paints. Using brush paint, I will paint the jar all around, ensuring a smooth application. To give our jar a touch of shine and elegance, I am using metallic or silver paint. I will carefully apply this paint all around the napkin to give some elegance look. I have these lovely bead stickers. I will place them around the jar, both on top and bottom, creating a charming decorative touch. And paint them with same color as the jar. I have 2 different sized lids that I will glue together with the hard bead on top. After painting the lids with white spray paint, I will paint it the same color as the jar and applying some Mod Podge to add this napkin on top of this lid to match the color of the same napkin on the jar. Applying some Mod Podge all around. I will add some metallic paint on top and let's see how it turned out now. It's not an amazing piece? I love it. Let me know in the comment below if you like it too. And let's jump to the last DIY. For this last project, it's very simple. It's another lovely transformation. So all we need this transfer that we got from Dollar Tree and this jar. Start by carefully pulling out the transfers and placing them exactly where we want on the jar with a little pressure and using a scraper. Rub until the design adheres to the jar. Take your time and ensure that every detail is securely attached. If you need to cut the transfers into smaller pieces for precise placement, go ahead and do so. Just make sure to rub them with a scraper to ensure a perfect bond between the design and the jar surface. Now take a round sponge brush and add a bit of white paint to it to create a blurry look. Dip the brush into Mod Podge and gently apply it into the jar, creating a dreamy effect. To be ready for the fairy lights. Now it's time to paint this lid with the white chalk paint and add some piece of napkin that match our transfers. Adding some Mod Podge, dabbing with this sponge brush, dab, and add a knob on top of this lid, and let's see how it looks like now. It's not amazing? Adding this fairy light inside with burly look. I love it. You can add some flowers too. Let me know in the comment below which of these jars is your favorite, and don't forget to click the thumbs up button and subscribe if you didn't. And stay tuned for our next video where we will uncover even more incredible DIY ideas. Until then, keep crafting, stay safe, and see you soon. A bientôt. Bye.